My sister has been stalking the woman her ex cheated with for 5 years. She's flown across the country twice to figure out where she lives, and I just found her journal describing how she wants to watch her pass away. Posted by you/puzzleheaded_wish 538. I, 23F, have a sister, 25F, and I'm really worried about her. Her ex cheated on her 5 years ago with this woman, and ever since, she's been obsessed and stalking her. At first, she said it was to see if she got karma for what she did, but now it's turned actually psychotic and maybe violent, and I don't know what to do or if I should tell my parents. My sister started dating this guy when she was in high school. He came to our house a million times, and we all saw him as a part of our family, especially when they stayed together after graduation. 5 years ago, he cheated on my sister. She found out a few days after their 5th-year anniversary when they were like 20. The girl he cheated with knew he had a girlfriend, but that didn't stop her from hooking up with him. My sister was, of course, devastated, but she gave him another chance, and a few weeks later, he ended up breaking up with her. She found out that he never stopped talking to the other girl even though she forgave him. When she was exposing the side chick in the beginning on her Snap stories, I, of course, understood and supported her as her sister and found the girl disgusting. I thought my sister would get over it with time and was there for her in the beginning. After 2 years, I was shocked she hadn't moved on. She forgave her ex and even smashed him after the breakup, but she always hated the girl. The girl blocked her everywhere, but my sister still watched all her pages and knew everything she did. If the girl posted herself at a restaurant on her story, my sister would drive to it and eat there and purposely walk by the girl's table to make her ashamed of what she did. She also knew where she lived and her work schedule and followed her around all the time and would constantly tell me how much she hates her and how she's never wanted someone to be gone so bad. I found it very concerning, and when I told my sister she needs therapy and that our parents should know how badly and long this has been affecting her, she shut down completely and told me she was just joking and hasn't told me anything since. That was 3 years ago. My sister has dated casually briefly since, so I assumed she moved on. It has been 3 years since she told me anything about her stalking and hating the girl, and I had completely forgotten about the situation until this past weekend. My sister had a work trip last week and asked if I could feed, walk, and basically babysit her new puppy who needs a lot of attention. I said sure since I'm doing all my classes online this semester and stayed a week at her apartment. It's a few cities away, so I've only gone to see her a few times since she's moved here. And, as a sister, I made myself welcome in her apartment and slept on her bed. I always slept on the left side, but on Saturday I was cold and wanted to sleep on the right side, which is closer to the heater, and when I laid my head down, I felt something uncomfortable and realized there was something inside of her many pillows. Inside of it was a composite notebook labeled Anna, not her actual name, but the girl her ex cheated on her with. When I saw that, I was shocked. I hadn't thought of the name in years. The journal was so scary. Basically, she never got over the situation and has been waiting on karma to get the girl back for being the other woman, but it hasn't. I didn't keep up with the girl's life, but she moved away years ago, got married, and makes lifestyle content for what looks like fun since she doesn't have many followers on any of her pages. Her life seems perfect. My sister goes on and on about how much she hates this woman, but what scared me is that my sister flew out to this girl's city to stalk her in person and figure out what house she lives in. She tried to figure it out from what she posts of her house and area during a time she told us she was visiting her friend who was sick. I was so shocked she would go that far. And it wasn't just one time.